in the chat box, right? It is clear. If it is clear, if the audio and video is clear, फटाफट लिख देंगे clear in the chat box. क्लियर है जी, क्लियर है, ऑल क्लियर है. वेटिंग फॉर अ कंफर्मेशन फ्रॉम द पीपल ऑन जूम एंड यूट्यूब. लिख दो यार, लिख दो. Later on you tell that कि sir your voice was not that clear, I was not able to hear you. I hope everybody can hear me. Waiting for confirmation from the people on YouTube. YouTube की जनता बता दो भाई, बता दो क्या आवाज क्लियर आ रही है. Right, I think YouTube people are saying that the voice is clear. Very very good. So great, guys. I think many of you must be attending this session for a first time, as in because you might have missed out the yesterday's session. But since it's a first session after being qualified for many of you, so it's my responsibility to first to wish all of you guys a congratulations. एक सपना जो लिए थे काफी सालों से, I don't know how long you have been dreaming of to add this two letters in front of your names, right? Like I wanted to call myself as a CA Sachin. I want to call myself as a Mr. Webov, CA Webov, right? So the dream which you were dreaming for a very, very long time has been finally accomplished, right? And jo, I don't know, many of you must be a first CA of your family, right? Pehli generation, first CA of your family. And काफी लोगों के family में you are the most educated person होगा, right? I think ऐसा कुछ भी होगा आपके families में. Okay, yeah, I'm the most educated person in my family, which is there. So salute to you, heads up to you. It's really feeling proud to always connect with young started accountants, although you guys don't keep your videos on in a Zoom. But again, nevertheless, over a period of time, I'll motivate you enough to keep your videos on. So this session is the most important session, which is on how to fill out a campus form. But more importantly, we'll be talking about how does a campus operates. राइट ये सेशन उस पर्सपेक्टिव से कैंपस कैसे ऑपरेट करता है एंड हाउ यू कैन लिवरेज बेटर इन अ कैंपस. द सेशन इज गोना बी हेवी, so I would be requesting you to please pay attention in the session and whatever doubts you have, do not hesitate to put it out in the chat. Happy to take your doubts. ठीक है जी. But पहले let me complete the session and after the session is done, I am going to be taking the doubts. I'll be also happy if you can carry a pen and paper. राइट क्योंकि काफी सारी चीजें आपको नोट डाउन करना पड़ेगा विच इज रिलेवेंट एंड इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अ कैंपस. तो इफ यू कैन कीप योर पेन एंड पेपर हैंडी, इट्स गोना बी गुड एंड बेटर फॉर यू एज वेल. राइट, यस, वीर राणा, आपका भी नाम ले लिए बेटा. वीर राणा जी, बधाई हो. राइट, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन टू यू एज वेल. डन. So let us understand how does this campus works and what all things you have to do. So the one of the favorite website you will always go through after the results are out, and that is a campus website. सर कैंपस का कौन सा वेबसाइट है वो बता दीजिए. ठीक है, गूगल पे यू आर सपोज टू राइट ICAI campus placements. Once you write it down, you get the first link, which is cmibplacements.ici.org. So this is a campus placement website which you'll always be going through. ठीक है, sir. Now, once it is out here, what all things you have to keep an eye on? Number one, you always have to keep an eye on latest news. Why latest news? Because lot of things will be coming out here in upcoming days. जैसे कि you are seeing the frequently asked queries by the candidates, brochure for campus, announcement for a campus, dress code for a campus, ये सब अब डला गया है. In upcoming days, you will also find a list of companies coming into the campus. Sir, are the list of companies issued now? The answer is no. ICAI has not issued the list of companies which are going to be coming. Upcoming days में that is going to be out. उसके बाद क्या आएगा? उसके बाद one thing which will come is called as a roster. क्या आएगा? Roster. What is a roster? Roster is a list of companies who have shortlisted the respective candidates. मतलब कि वो candidate wise एक list रहेगी which is going to be issued. I'll be showing you some of the roster to you guys. Okay, how does a typical roster looks like? So if you want, I'll just show it to you कि एक roster दिखता कैसे है. ठीक है, कि क्या डलने वाला है कैंपस पोर्टल में, which is really important. Just a second, I'll just open the roster which is there. ठीक है, I have the old rosters of different company. ठीक है, तो उसमें अभी HR नेम के नंबर्स भी डालते थे, अभी दे हैव रिमूव द सेम. ठीक है, आई एम जस्ट हाइडिंग दोस नंबर्स ऑफ एन HR व्हिच इज देयर. तो दिस इज हाउ द एक रोस्टर लुक्स लाइक. एक रोस्टर इस तरीके से इशू होगा. अभी नहीं आते नंबर, पहले आते थे. Where your candidate name, details, timing of an interview. This is issued by one of the company called as Airtel. Airtel का रोस्टर है और राइट साइड में HR का नंबर है जो मैं नहीं दिखाना चाहता. Of course, because I know that once I show that, what is going to be happening, everybody will be calling the HR and making it spam. I just try to hide it. Okay, so that is there. So once you are into the portal, ध्यान से देखिएगा. Right, what is the first thing you have to do? Click on a newly qualified chartered accountant student. Once you are here, you are supposed to create an account. Can you see a register here button? यहाँ पे आपको क्लिक करना है. You have to create your account. Now, few things to be kept in mind when you're creating an account. Sir, if I'm a May 25 pass out candidate, आपको कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. You can just directly fill out this details out, which is there. The only condition which is supposed to be there when you want to sit in a campus is your articleship should be completing by 31st of October 2025. राइट 31 अक्टूबर 2023 तक के आपकी आर्टिकलशिप कंप्लीट हो जाना चाहिए. डायरेक्ट रजिस्ट्रेशन इज नॉट अलाउड. यू हैव टू गो थ्रू दिस प्रोसेस. फॉर द कैंडिडेट्स हु हैव cleared in November 24, I don't know, few of you might be watching this, who did not appear for a campus, can I appear for this? The answer is yes. Sir, I am a May 24 qualified CA. I did not appear for a campus. Can I sit now? The answer is no. Ille. If I am a November 24 qualified CA, if I want to sit for a campus now, can I do it? The answer is yes. Provided you have not registered in a previous campus, or your articleship was not completed by the cutoff date, which was mentioned for the November 24, which was 30th of April. Then you can sit. The only thing you have to keep in mind is when you are filling this form, you are supposed to put a roll number, and after the roll number, you are supposed to put N. ठीक है, ये दाल में रखना है, which is for a November students. Now, basic detail, which I don't need to tell, your first name, middle name, last name, roll number. Roll number, which roll number, sir? CA final last exam roll number you have to put. Oh, sir, so I cleared second group in last attempt, which is May 24. So May 24 का second group का I have to put a roll number. Yes, जो भी recent roll number है for the last examination which you have used to see the results, that is what you have to put it out here. Student registration number, everybody knows, CRO, WRO, NRO. Email ID, please check your email ID before you're going to be filling in. Date of birth, password, please remember it out, right? Because many a times when you're going to be doing this, there might not be an option to forget password. काफी बार आता है, but you'll not get a link which is there. ठीक है, तो I'm just logging it into the portal and then I'll show you how you are supposed to fill it. But filling के लिए I'll have a separate session, guys. I'll tell you in the today's session, because anyways it will take 1.5 hours of a time to just explain you how does a campus works. Because this is again a very complex and a time consuming process. तो पहले आप समझ लो कि campus work कैसे करता है. Then form filling is not a bigger task. For that, I'll be uploading a video tomorrow on my YouTube channel. Okay, so if you have not subscribed my channel, request you to please subscribe the same because you will be getting a lot of important updates on my YouTube channel. Sir, campus fill करने के लिए पैसा लगेगा? The answer is yes. You are supposed to pay 1,500 rupees to the Institute of Chartered Accountants, not to me. ठीक है, ICAI को 1,500 रुपए देना है. ठीक है, that is there. And you have to fill out some basic details, which I'll just come to the same in a while. Okay, sir. Now, in a campus placement, when you're going to be filling out the same, right? जब आप campus placement fill out करोगे, there are few brochures which is issued by Institute of Chartered Accountant, which is this. This campus is a 62nd campus. ठीक है, पहले मैं ये brochure समझा देता हूँ. ठीक है, then I'll explain you the other stuff. ठीक है, sir. Let us understand how does this campus works. Just give me some time. I'm just sharing my screen. Done. Now, by the end of a session, I'm also going to be sharing one great thing with you. If you'll stick till the end, आप आखिरी तक रुकोगे तो मैं आपको एक चीज देने वाला हूँ, and that is, I have the list of the previous campus, right? Which all companies came into the previous campus. So that is a list which I'm going to be sharing with you. ठीक है, where all the companies detail is going to be given in that list. ठीक है, तो वो list मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा कि what was the list and which all companies came in the previous campus. That I'll discuss. Now, before I move to that, let's see what was the campus statistics. This is a 57th campus का brochure. ठीक है, 57th campus का brochure है. If you could see it around, in 57th campus placement, थोड़ा history समझते हैं, you'll get it better. 56th campus में 10,000 people got registered, and out of which number of job accepted were 3,521. मतलब on an average 34% of the people are getting a job through campus. ठीक है, ये मेरा डेटा नहीं है, ICAI का ब्रोशर है. कौन सा कैंपस का? पुराने कैंपस का है, which is for 57th campus. ठीक है, then you see a 55th campus, around 50% of the people got a job. Then you saw 54 campus, around 40% of the people got a job. And then 53rd campus, around 40% people got a job. Okay, let's talk about the current statistics which is there. So this is about the 59th campus. 59th campus में around 8,650 chartered accountant got clear. Highest package was offered by DIGO, which was 29 lakh. Average salary of a chartered accountant was 13.1212, right? 13.12. And if you can calculate what percentage of the people got a job via campus, can you please calculate? 2,218 divided by 8,650. Anyone, if you're good with numbers? अरे कोई बता दो यार. In the chat box, please. Right, in the chat box, please. Around 25%. ठीक है? 25% of the people have got a placement via campus. तो थोड़ा सा numbers कम हुआ है. Now, one thing, a reality check, which I just wanted to tell you as a mentor, and that is, many people believe that campus में जाएंगे तो job मिल जाएगी. नहीं. You can see the statistics which is there. Everybody does not get a job in a campus. मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ campus बुरा होता है. मैं ये कह रहा हूँ you also have to prepare for your interviews and also apply off campus as well. But yes, campus is something where you can get a good opportunities which is there. We'll talk about which all companies also come. That is also there. Then coming to the 60th campus, right? ये list मैं आपको दूंगा end of the session में. This is the list of a previous campus. कि कौन सी companies आई थी आपके पिछले campus में. So that is something which you can refer to. ठीक है. So this is for a 60th campus where 20,446 chartered accountant got clear, and out of which 37,000, 3,703 people have got the job through campus. Can you please calculate a percentage? Can you please calculate a percentage? 20447. If anyone can give me the number. कितना number है बेटा? 18%. ठीक है? 18%. And if you could see for the last campus, this is for your November. ठीक है? ये नवंबर का कैंपस हुआ था, which was in देखो November 24 qualified CA, where highest package was again offered by DIGO. ठीक है. Can you again please calculate a percentages? So it's again coming to 20, 25, 26%. तो on an average एक चीज समझ में आई, कैंपस में around 30% of the people will get a job. Whether other will be unemployed, the answer is no. Other will be getting a job through other portals like LinkedIn, Naukri, Indeed, IIMjobs, right? Some or through some references which is there. ठीक है. पहली चीज ये समझ में आ गई. Next. So for your campus, what all things I have to follow? Now, if you go through the brochure, right? Let me just go through the brochure of a campus. This is your 62nd campus. Okay. ये आपका 62nd campus है. So the first thing is, when would the registration of the form will be starting in? The registration कब से start होगा? बेटा registration of a campus form filling is started. ठीक है. Now, I would request everyone to please draw a timeline parallelly with me. एक timeline साथ साथ में draw करते जाना. This is the most important timeline for the entire session. ठीक है. तो सर registration जो है वो कब से start हो गया है? Registration is started on 8th of July 2025. So what is the last day? Last day to fill out a campus form? The last day to fill out a campus form is 28th of July. Okay, sir. Sir, when I'm going to be registering for this, how much money I have to pay? I have to pay 1,500. Okay. Sir, what all details will be needed when I'm going to be filling out a form? Dekho, first thing which is going to be needed is your resume. I have to submit my resume to ICAI campus? The answer is yes. Then you will be needing your some basic details, right? Document form mein only resume and photo is needed. Okay, resume and photo is needed in the document form. Other details like your BCom marks, foundation marks, inter marks, right? Then your 10th marks, 12th marks, ये सब आपके पास already available होगा. So that is already a part of your resume which you have to just fit in. I'll just come to it in a while how you're supposed to do it. ठीक है? After this is done, once you have start filling out a form, sir, what if I don't fill by 20th of July? Gone. Will ICAI consider this? The answer is no. Sir, very important thing. When you are gonna be filling out a form, many a times you will face a lot of problem and issues. ठीक है? दीपाली जी आप फॉर्म भरने जाओगे काफी बार एरर आ जाएगा. जैसे कि आई टोल्ड यू टू क्रिएट योर अकाउंट विद अ रोल नंबर. मेनी a times it will show that already account has been created. ये आएगा प्रॉब्लम. मैं बता रहा हूँ मेरे एक्सपीरियंस से. You will face lot of issues when you're going to be filling out a form. Whom to reach out when you are facing any of the issues? This is the email ID which is provided by Institute of Chartered Accountant. इस email ID को पूरे campus तक के याद रखना, which is cajobs@ici.in. And they also have provided a landline number, which is this. ठीक है? They have provided this landline number which you can reach between 9:30 to 6. Hopefully they'll pick your phone. Fingers crossed. Right? उठा लेना चाहिए. अब पता है नहीं उठाएंगे कि नहीं उठाएंगे. But this is the phone number and this is the email ID. You are supposed to keep it in your head. कोई भी दिक्कत आएगी कैंपस रिलेटेड, यू आर सपोज टू रीच आउट टू देम. सर दिक्कत आएगी? हाँ, 100% आएगी. सर कैसे पता आपको? एक्सपीरियंस है. ठीक है जी, आगे बढ़ते हैं. सर आफ्टर आई फिल्ड आउट अ फॉर्म, व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप? ध्यान से सुनेंगे. नाउ व्हाट आईसीआई इज डूइंग, पहले वो समझते हैं. फ्रॉम वन साइड स्टूडेंट्स आर फिलिंग द फॉर्म, फ्रॉम अनदर साइड कंपनीज आर फिलिंग द फॉर्म, एंड दिस इज आईसीआई. ICAI is connecting both of them. ठीक है? ICAI दोनों बॉडी को बस कनेक्ट कर रहा है. ठीक है? That is what it is. इंस्टीट्यूट के ब्रोशर में भी उन्होंने लिख दिया है. They have clearly mentioned that we are just एक्टिंग एज ए इंटरमीडिएटरी, कहीं तो इन्होंने लिखा हुआ है कि वी आर एक्टिंग एज ए इंटरमीडिएटरी। सर, तो सिंस योर रजिस्ट्रेशन डेट इज लास्ट 20th of July, सिमिलरली कंपनीज ऑल्सो हैव अ रजिस्ट्रेशन डेट टू रजिस्टर फॉर। सर, कंपनीज का क्या रजिस्ट्रेशन डेट है, देख लेते हैं। लास्ट डेट फॉर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन रजिस्ट्रेशन इज 22nd of July। ओह, तो कंपनीज कब तक रजिस्टर कर सकती है? कंपनीज कैन रजिस्टर टिल 22nd of July। ओके, नाउ वन मोर इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग। सर, when you will be getting a list of companies coming to the campus? Somewhere around 22nd or 23rd or 24th, which is there. ठीक है, someday sometimes institute might issue a list early, but majority of a time they will be issuing a list around this date। ठीक है जी, तो that is there। सर, तो कंपनीज लिस्ट करेगी 22nd तक। Now, every time, whenever you are going to be filling out a form, first you check whether you are eligible or not. Since this is an eligibility requirement, which I've already told you, your articleship should complete before October. If you are a previous student, then these are the conditions, which I've already discussed. Now, whenever you are going to be filling out a form, the biggest problem and a decision you have to take is to choose the center of a campus. Oh my God, ये क्या दिक्कत है सर? There are two centers which you have to choose. First center is called as a big center, which are 9 big centers, and there are 20 plus small centers which you have to choose. Sir, but कैसे choose करें? We don't know which companies are coming to the which center. That is only a problem. भाई, मेरे को नहीं पता ना कि मुंबई में कौन सी कंपनी आ रही है। Have institute issued the list? The answer is no. But have institute started the registration? The answer is yes. ठीक है, so that is what you have to see and decide based on some parameters, based on which location you want to get into. I'll come to it in a while, कि which center and how to decide which center to choose. Sir, what are the big 9 centers which is there? ध्यान से देखिएगा, अगर ध्यान नहीं दोगे तो सेशन फिर सरक जाएगा, then you'll face a problem in a campus which is there. Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Jaipur, Kolkata, Mumbai, Delhi, Pune. These are the 9 big centers. Sir, so you are saying that these are the 9 big centers. Are the interviews going to be physical? The answer is yes. The campus interviews are going to be physical. कहाँ लिखा है सर? वर्चुअल नहीं है सर? मुझे तो लगा था वर्चुअल होंगे। नहीं बेटा। The interviews will be conducted through physical mode on provided venue by ICAI. ठीक है, तो interviews are physical between 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. You'll have your interviews. Okay, that is there. Now, out of this center, you are supposed to choose which big center you want to go and which small center you have to go. Right? मतलब कि the list which is given here, from this you are supposed to decide which center to choose. Now, the center selection need to be done on following basis. Number 1, location you have to join, a location you are thinking to work. Thinking to work. Sir, I am thinking to work in a Calcutta location. Then you should ideally offer a Calcutta center. Because I have listened my word very carefully. Because 60 to 70% of the cases, if company is coming to that center, that company is highly interested to hire for that location only. जैसे कि, let's take a case. If a company is coming in the Mumbai center, high probability that they'll be giving you a job in Bombay. Okay, that is one. But that might not be a case. In my case, long back 2019 में, I was sitting in the ICAI campus for a company called as Udan. Okay, I got selected there, I worked there, but I got placed in the Bangalore location. मैंने कैंपस कौन सा चूज किया था? बॉम्बे। तो ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि आप बॉम्बे चूज करो बट आपको बैंगलोर दे दे, पॉसिबल। ठीक है, तो दैट इज व्हाट इज देयर, दैट इज आई सेड 60 to 70% हो सकता है कि that can be possible scenario. Number 2, on what parameters you choose a center? Based on the companies which are coming. ठीक है, कौन सी कंपनी आ रही है सर, ये कैसे पता पड़ेगा? राइट, तो व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल शेयर यू द लास्ट कैंपस का लिस्ट। सर, ये लिस्ट कहाँ मिलेगी? आई विल टेल यू एट द एंड ऑफ अ सेशन। जैसे कि दिस इज अ लास्ट कैंपस लिस्ट व्हिच इज इशूड कि सर इन 68 कैंपस प्लेसमेंट, सिमिलरली आई विल इशू फॉर द 61st। कहाँ मिलेगी वो बता दूंगा एंड ऑफ अ सेशन में। तो दिस लिस्ट वेयर यू कैन सी इट आउट। ओ, अहमदाबाद में कितनी कंपनीज आई थी? 13 कंपनीज। अच्छा 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 अच्छा, right? So you'll get an idea कि which all companies are coming in a which center mostly. That is just an overview and idea which is there. Based on that, you have to take a decision. Okay. And number 3, if you have some friends or based on some experiences of the people around, then you can ask कि भाई कौन सा center choose करें. So this all things you consider before you're choosing the center. Sir, after you choose a center, what next? What is next going to be happening? Very, very important. The most important day of your life. The most important day of your life. Which is the most important day of our life, sir? The most important day of your life is you are supposed to give a consent to the companies which have shortlisted you between 26th to 28th of July. Oh, sir, campus की shortlisting कब पता पड़ेगी? When would I get to know which companies have shortlisted me? You'll get to know on 26th to 28th of July. मतलब mostly you'll get a shortlisting on 26th to 26th only, which is there. But the timeline which they have given, by the time you can give your consent. सर एक बार अगर आप पोर्टल भी दिखा दो तो थोड़ा समझ में आएगा अच्छे से, है ना? आई जस्ट ओपन द पोर्टल ऑल्सो पैरेलली. ठीक है, तो वेन एवर यू आर गोना बी फिलिंग आउट अ फॉर्म, इस फॉर्म कैसे भरना वो मैं कल अच्छे से समझाऊंगा एक अलग वीडियो में. पहले आप समझ लो कि कैंपस वर्क कैसे करता है. ठीक है, तो व्हाट यू विल बी डूइंग व्हेन यू आर गोना बी फिलिंग आउट अ फॉर्म. चल भाई चल जा. अब देखो काफी बार ये इश्यूज आएंगे आपको भी फॉर्म फिल, मेरे को भी दिक्कत आ रही, चल ही नहीं रहा है भाई, अटक गया. ठीक है, वेबसाइट ही अटक गई. ठीक है, तो आई हैव टू री लॉग इन अगेन. हाँ, ये हो सकता है काफी बार कि व्हेन यू आर गोना बी फिलिंग आउट अ फॉर्म, द प्रॉब्लम इज दैट आधा भरा और फिर चला गया इन्फॉर्मेशन, तो दैट माइट आल्सो बी पॉसिबल. तो व्हेन यू आर गोना बी filling out a form, please also ensure that you are pressing save and continue because many a times you'll face this problem. Just there. ठीक है, चलो आ जाते हैं कैंपस की वेबसाइट पे. पर्सनल डिटेल पे चलता हूँ मैं. द वन थिंग विच आई वांटेड टू शो यू इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज जॉब प्रेफरेंसेस. ठीक है, यहाँ पे व्हेन यू आर हियर, ये दिख रहा है first center which you have to choose, the 9 different centers, इसमें से you have to choose one. Second, small centers दिए, these are the list of small centers, you have to choose one. Once you choose it out, it's difficult to change it. ये change नहीं होगा फिर, है ना? ये ध्यान से select करना. And what is orientation, sir? ध्यान से सुनेंगे. Orientation means before the campus starts, you will be having a small program by institute where they'll brief you how to dress up, what to wear, right? And you'll have your free lunch or dinner जो भी रहेगा. ठीक है, एक दिन का रहता है. तो 1500 वसूल कहाँ होंगे? यहाँ वसूल होंगे ओरिएंटेशन में. ठीक है, तो बढ़िया सा they'll keep it in a 5-star hotel and then you go there and you enjoy, have some photos, have some good memories. ठीक है, तो that is like meet and greet type. ठीक है, that is there. Sir, can I choose Chennai as a orientation center and Bombay as a center for interview? Yes. Orientation मतलब जहाँ पे आप easily available हो and you can go and just visit around. So that is what an orientation center is. And here you have to upload your CV and photo, which I was talking about. This is how it looks like. ठीक है सर. सर, जब मेरा शॉर्टलिस्टिंग होगा तो कहाँ दिखेगा? When I'll be shortlisted, तो where I'll be able to see this out? You will be able to see your shortlisting. समझो, यहाँ पे अभी ऑप्शन नहीं आया, बट यहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन आ जाएगा. अभी इसमें नहीं है. अर्लियर पोर्टल हैड ऑप्शन. हियर यू विल गेट एन ऑप्शन फॉर अ शॉर्टलिस्टिंग. ठीक है, आई कार्ड इशू हो जाएगा आपका बाद में. ठीक है, बट हियर यू विल बी एबल टू सी द शॉर्टलिस्टेड कंपनीज व्हिच इज देयर. ठीक है, चलो डन. कमिंग बैक टू डिस्कशन अगेन. कमिंग बैक टू डिस्कशन अगेन. सर, अब क्या दिक्कत होगा? So, sir, on 26th of July, are you recommending us that we should open a campus portal and check which all companies have shortlisted us? The answer is yes. Sir, but why, by what time I'm supposed to give a consent? मैं consent कब तक दूं? Consent मतलब कि I'm showing my interest that I'm ready to be a part of this interview, right? Or I want to give an interview with this company. The last date of giving a consent is of 28th of July. अगर 28 जुलाई तक के आपने consent नहीं दिया, then you will not be able to sit in an interview with there. ठीक है, अब प्रोसेस समझ लो क्या प्रोसेस है. लोड हो जाओ भाई स्क्रीन. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर माई स्क्रीन टू गेट लोडेड. जस्ट गिव मी अ फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड. अरे अरे लोड नहीं हो रही. वायर से कनेक्ट कर लेते हैं. एक सेकंड दीजिए दोस्त, केबल से कनेक्ट कर लेते हैं. अब दिख रहा होगा स्क्रीन. यस. नाउ लेट्स अज्यूम ये एक लिस्ट है मेरे पास, बहुत शानदार लिस्ट है. दिस इज अ लिस्ट ऑफ कंपनीज विच केम इन May 24. ठीक है, ये सैलरी वाइज लिस्ट है मेरे पास. कैसे आई आपके पास ये मत पूछो, आ जाती है बस. ठीक है, तो याद है आई हैव शोन यू द हाईएस्ट सैलरी व्हिच वाज ऑफर्ड इन May 24 वाज फॉर ट्राइडेंट 36 लाख. दे हैड 40 वैकेंसीज. ठीक है, मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, ये इंस्टीट्यूट भी बोल रहा है. इफ यू सी द इंस्टीट्यूट ब्रोशर, आई विल जस्ट शो इट टू यू एज वेल. है ना? इन द 60th कैंपस प्लेसमेंट द हाईएस्ट सैलरी ऑफर्ड वाज ट्राइडेंट 36 लाख. ठीक है, बट कितनी वैकेंसीज थी वो नहीं बताया इंस्टीट्यूट ने, मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको. दे हैव हायर्ड अराउंड 40 सीएस विद द 36 लाख का पैकेज. नाउ प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, टू हायर 40 सीएस, हाउ मेनी इंटरव्यूज दे विल बी कंडक्टिंग इन. कितने इंटरव्यूज कंपनी कंडक्ट कर सकती है? तो इट सेज दैट, द ब्रोशर सेज दैट इफ यू वांट टू हायर अ वन कैंडिडेट, you can take 10 interviews. Oh, so to hire a 40 candidates, company will shortlist 400 candidates. समझे क्या? अगर कंपनी को एक कैंडिडेट सिलेक्ट करना है तो 400 लोग के इंटरव्यूज ले सकती है. दे कैन टेक एन इंटरव्यू ऑफ 400 कैंडिडेट्स. सर वेयर द हेल दिस इज रिटन? कहाँ लिखा है सर, हमें बताओ, तब हम जाके मानेंगे. देखो लिखा है, shortlisting by an individual recruiting entities, मतलब companies, will be restricted to maximum 10 times of a number of vacancies declared filled up in the particular campus program center. मतलब every company have to declare कि how many vacancies I have, and based on that they have supposed to select a candidate. So if a company called as, let's say if a company called as Power Finance Corporation comes to the campus, they says we have a 9 vacancies. To fill out a 9 vacancies, they'll shortlist 90 candidates. Now I'll ask you a very simple question. So the question is, what is a probability of getting selected? तो मुझे बता सकता है बच्चा कि कितना प्रोबेबिलिटी है बेटा आपके सिलेक्शन होने का चैट पे? What is the probability of you getting selected? 10%. But don't worry, right? Don't worry. In one company, the probability of getting selected is 10%. ठीक है जी, मतलब कंपटीशन तो रहेगा, ये चीज आप समझ लो. If you are thinking that, bro, I've got a shortlisted for this company, that means I'm selected. Ille, Baba, ille, your interview is done. Can companies conduct a group discussion also? बिल्कुल कर सकती है भाई, बिल्कुल कर सकती है. Can you see it out here? It clearly mentioned that. Right, इनके ब्रोशर में लिखा हुआ है, बहुत क्लियरली लिखा हुआ है. The companies can conduct a GD, right, and all these things. अभी कहाँ गया? हाँ देखो, है ना? The GD will be conducted by the participating organization on a day of interview. Any additional information will be shared on this. The companies can conduct a GD. Companies can do a lot of things if they want to do it. That is one. Number two, sir, to how many companies I can give a consent? कितनी कंपनीज को मैं कंसेंट दे सकता हूँ? ध्यान से सुनेंगे. टोटल कंसेंट अलाउड इज 4. ये बहुत टेक्निकल है, ध्यान से समझना. टोटल कंसेंट मीन्स, लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड. टोटल कंसेंट मीन्स, ब्रैकेट में लिखेंगे, फर्स्ट प्लस सेकेंड शॉर्टलिस्टिंग. फर्स्ट एंड सेकेंड शॉर्टलिस्टिंग का टोटल शुड बी 4. ओह, so what you are trying to say is this is first shortlisting. ठीक है, ये फर्स्ट शॉर्टलिस्टिंग है आपकी. ओके, लेट्स टेक अ हाइपोथेटिकल केस. ठीक है, लेट्स अज्यूम दैट दिस इज यू, एंड ऑन 26th of July you got a shortlisting of some of the companies. Let's say the company name is ITC, KPMG, ICICI Bank, PwC, Dell, then you have got EY, then you have got Axis Bank. ठीक है सर, इतनी सारी कंपनीज ने मुझे शॉर्टलिस्ट कर लिया. कर सकती है? हाँ भाई कर सकती है. सर विच कंपनीज विल शॉर्टलिस्ट मी? द कंपनीज विच आर कमिंग टू योर कैंपस. तो से फॉर एग्जांपल यू ऑप्टेड फॉर बॉम्बे कैंपस, तो बॉम्बे में जो भी कंपनीज आ रही होगी उसमें से दे माइट शॉर्टलिस्ट यू बेस्ड ऑन योर प्रोफाइल, बेस्ड ऑन योर CV. सर इसमें से आई वांट टू सिट फॉर ऑल द कंपनीज फॉर एन इंटरव्यू, कैन आई डू दैट? द आंसर इज नो. हाउ मेनी यू कैन सिलेक्ट टोटल में? 4. Oh, so out of this, I have to select the 4 which I'm really interested. The answer is yes. Then you have to think कि which all 4 companies I want to set for. अच्छा, ITC बैठ जाता हूँ, KPMG बैठ जाता हूँ, PwC बैठ जाता हूँ, Dell बैठ जाता हूँ. तो you have to decide which 4 companies you'll be setting for an interview. This is the first thing you have to do. ठीक है? So you have to decide which 4 you'll do. Sir, but what about others? Can I sit in EY also now? No, gone. Once you reject someone, ठीक है, you know what happens. एक बार किसी को मना कर दिया तो फिर तो मना कर दिया, right? हाँ, बस वैसी ही बात है. ठीक है, that is there. Sir, but what is the case of a second shortlisting? Let's understand that as well. ध्यान से समझिएगा. After you have given a consent for a first shortlisting, the second round of a shortlisting will be done by a company on 29th and 30th, and you will be able to see this second shortlisting on 31st of July. 31st of July. ये 2 dates याद रख लेना भाई. इन दो dates को you are supposed to open the campus portal anyhow and check which all companies have shortlisted you. If you don't do that, it's gone. Sir, I did not check the portal. Gone. Okay. Now, on 31st of July, you have get a second shortlisting. Right. Now, let's assume in a second shortlisting, you have got company called as Trident. You have company called as a D Shaw. You've got a company called as EYGDS. Right? ये तीन companies आई आपको. Sir, how many consent I can give in a second shortlisting now? 0. क्यों, sir? Because you have already fulfilled the quota of 4 here. What I've said, the total consent you can give is to the 4 companies. Oh, sir, but how would I know which companies will shortlist me in a second shortlisting? No one knows this. किसी को पता ही नहीं है कि कितनी कंपनीज आएगी सेकंड शॉर्टलिस्टिंग में. सर, तो ये क्या हुआ? हाँ, तो when the shortlisting comes, that time I'll have a session again with you guys to tell you how to shortlist this out. But please understand this is how it works. केस 2 लेते हैं. अच्छे से समझ लेना, अगर ध्यान से नहीं समझा तो बीटी हो जाएगा. ठीक है. Let's assume that you have got all these companies. ठीक है. Let's assume that you have got all these companies. Sir, in this shortlisting, first shortlisting, I've given a consent only to 3 companies: KPMG, ITC, and PwC. इन 3 companies को मैंने consent दिया. ठीक है. So how many companies I can give a consent in the second shortlisting? Only 1. Oh, got it. Sir, if I've given a consent to the 2 companies in the first shortlisting, how many companies I can give here? You can give to 2 companies. The rule is very simple. What is the rule? 4, 0, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 0, 4. Clear? Right? This is for a big campus. ये बात कर रहे हैं big campus का भाई पूरा. The same process goes for a small campus. Okay, sir. Now, sir, my doubt is different. What is your doubt? So let's assume that I have given a consent to only 2 companies in the first shortlisting. ठीक है? And I did not got any companies in the second shortlisting. मिली ही नहीं. हो सकता है. Can it be possible that I did not get any companies in the second shortlisting? Possible, sir. Sir, so can I give a consent to ICICI Bank and PwC in the second shortlisting? The answer is no. एक बार किसी को ठुकरा दिया, once you have rejected someone, वो वापस नहीं आता ना. बस ऐसा ही है. सर, तो ये क्या बात हुआ? बस ऐसा ही है. सर, गलत नहीं, गलत और सही की बात ही नहीं हो रही है. ये बात हो रही है कि क्या प्रोसेस है. ठीक है महेश, आई होप यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट. सबको समझ में आया प्रोसेस? आई होप एवरीबडी अंडरस्टूड इट. लिख दो यार एक बार. If you have understood this, please let me know in the chat box. If you have not, then I'll be happy to explain it again. हाँ, looks like a lottery. हाँ, मतलब ये डिपेंड करता है कितनी बार आप चढ़ावा चढ़ाते हो भगवान को. Understood or not? तो देखो, I says that filling out a form is a secondary task. पहले कैंपस समझो तो सही कैसे काम करेगा. फॉर्म भरने में क्या है? अरे ईमेल आईडी है अपने पास, फोन नंबर, ये क्या सिखाने का रे? पहले कैंपस तो समझो, हाउ डज इट वर्क्स. ठीक है. वट एवर आई एम सेइंग इट, इट्स इंक्लूडेड इन दी ब्रोशर इटसेल्फ, so don't worry about it. ठीक है. I'll explain you with the brochure also. Right? I hope everybody of you understood this. Yes, sir. हर्ष कह रहा है, सर I'll go to the YouTube live and like the video also and subscribe the channel. Very very good, हर्ष. तुम ही मेरे दोस्त हो, तुम ही मेरे भाई. हा. Yes, class is going to be available on YouTube. Those who have joined now, you can just ensure that you can just watch this session. It's a request from my side to all of you. एक छोटे से request कर देता हूँ. Whosoever of your friend have cleared the examination in this attempt, I request you to please share this video with your friends, because ये काफी लोग को नहीं पता. Many of you does not know how the campus works. ठीक है? So that is why this video is really really important for all of you guys to understand this in a better manner. और जो YouTube लाइव में देख रहे हैं यार, लाइक कर दो, हमें भी अच्छा लगेगा. मस्त, राइट? विल बी हैप्पी टू सी दिस अराउंड. ठीक है. एंड इफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड इट, जस्ट राइट यस इन द चैट बॉक्स. ठीक है सर, आगे बढ़ते हैं. लेट्स आल्सो अंडरस्टैंड द अदर केसेस अराउंड. सर, आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन. सर, व्हाट क्वेश्चन यू हैव? सर, आई हैव अ डाउट. ओके, लेट्स टेक योर डाउट्स. सर, so when you are saying this, that we are supposed to shortlist the companies and total I have supposed to give a 4 consent, where it is written, लिखाओ मेरे को, तब मैं मानूंगा. लिखे, ध्यान से पढ़ेंगे. Every candidate can give a maximum consent in 4 recruiting entities, irrespective of number of recruitment entities shortlisting him or her. Clearly लिखा है? Yes. Once shortlisted, it is mandatory for a recruitment entities to interview the candidate. This is what is written. But institute have written in this format. I am just explaining in a very detailed format that this is how it goes, so that you don't mess up. खुद से करते तो ये समझ में नहीं आता, right? So sir, first shortlisting में, if you have given a 3 consent, second shortlisting में you can give only 1, because it clearly mentions that candidate can give a maximum 4 consent and a maximum of 4 recruiting entities, irrespective of number of entities shortlist him or her. Even if the 50 companies have shortlisted me, I can only give a 4 consent. Sir, what you have understood till now? In campus, companies shortlist you. You don't shortlist a company. क्या बोला मैंने हर्ष? कैंपस में कंपनी तुम्हें चुनेगी, तुम कंपनियों को चूज नहीं करोगे. सर, my case is different. I wanted to understand one thing from you. सर, मैंने मान लो I have selected a campus as a अहमदाबाद, और let's take a Bangalore. ठीक है, तो can you please help me out? This was a campus list of companies on 68th campus placement, which was there, which was 1 year ago. मतलब May 2024 का campus list है. ठीक है, तो number 14 to how many companies were there? Number 37. Can you please help me out? Number of companies came to the Bangalore campus? 37 minus 14. अरे बोलो रे. 24 companies have come. 24 companies have come to the campus plus 1. ठीक है. Now बच्चा बोलता है sir, my dream is to get into Vedanta, sir. My dream is to get into Vedanta. I would ask an ICAI that Vedanta should shortlist me. You are asking and your dream will not work. Vedanta will decide whether they want to shortlist you or not. Oh, so if Vedanta had, say, 20 vacancies, they'll shortlist 200 candidates. And if my name is there, high probability that I'll be shortlisted. Now, sir, why there is a 2 round of a shortlisting? I'll explain you that also. Let's say, for example, Vedanta have shortlisted 200 candidates, out of which 20 candidate had a Vedanta as a second priority. They don't want to go into Vedanta. So 180 people have given a consent to the Vedanta. Other people have not given it. So now what happens? Institute gives a chance to other people. They says that, oh, your 20 seats are left, no? So why don't you go and select other 20s in the second round of a shortlisting? So इसलिए 2 round of a shortlisting is there in a big campus and 2 round of a shortlisting is there in the small campus. Right? I hope you're getting it. ये बहुत important है. This is a timeline for a big campus. Oh, sir, what are you talking about timeline again? Timeline understanding is very important. Similarly, the small campus starts from 13th of September. The first shortlisting of a small campus comes on 13th of September. And similarly, the second shortlisting of a small campus will come on 18th and 19th of September. Sir, what if I miss giving a consent on that date? Gone. ठीक है, अगर 31 जुलाई को if you don't turn on your campus portal and you did not check, it's a waste. ठीक है, it's your mistake. You're supposed to open and check it out. Got it, sir, got it. Sir, I have a doubt. What doubt you have? Sir, when is the interviews are going to be happening in? It says companies might conduct a written test, psychometric test, and other test and virtual test on 2nd of April and 20th of September, depending on the date which is there. Now, one thing if you observe, this is a list of big centers which is there. Can you see the list of big centers? Yes. Now, one thing which I again want to, this is a date of your orientation also, right? This is a date of your respective orientation. The location will be updated to you where your orientation is going to be there. Sir, I have one doubt. Sir, my doubt is, do we need a membership number or do we need a CA wala membership number to apply for ICAI campus? The answer is no. You don't need a membership number to apply for ICAI campus. Hey, दिखा देता हूँ, proof करके दिखा देता हूँ, because many of you have this confusion and a doubt around, and lot of people spread around rumors around. Sir, you need this. नहीं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. ठीक है, it says, देखो, do you have a membership number? If yes, you put your membership number. If you have no, then you are supposed to sign a declaration which is there. ठीक है, you will put a expected membership enrollment number and you have to sign one undertaking. Undertaking किस चीज का? That I'll take a membership soon, and you have to mention that by what date you will take it. That's it. ठीक है, that is what you have to sign. ठीक है, so don't worry about it. Even if you don't take a membership number, can I apply for ICAI campus? The answer is yes. ठीक है sir. The next thing, I have a doubt, sir. We'll take your doubts at the end. Please listen and let me complete the session because this is the most important part. Sir, I have a doubt. Sir, what doubt you have? Sir, when is the interviews are going to be starting in? The interviews for a respective centers are starting on the dates which are mentioned here. Can you see the dates? Physical interview dates? Ah. Sir, one question. Why are dates of every center different? सवाल आना चाहिए. Sir, why the hell Delhi interviews are starting on 5th of August and why the hell Pune is starting on 21st year? What is this year? After 15 days. Don't you think so? This is wrong. गलत है कि सही है? Answer in the chat. What do you think? This is right or wrong, guys? Answers in the chat. I want everybody to participate. Oh, hello. Chat पे बताएंगे क्या आपके हिसाब से सही है या गलत है? करेक्ट है. क्यों करेक्ट है? आप तो एक ही सेंटर में बैठ सकते हो ना. यू विल बी एलिजिबल फॉर ओनली वन सेंटर. भाई अभी तक तो ये समझ में आ गया. यू हैव टू सिलेक्ट ओनली वन सेंटर, राइट? है ना. कोई कह रहा है मैं तो दिल्ली वाला हूँ, मेरे को क्या फर्क पड़ता है. अच्छा है, पहले इंटरव्यू मिलेगा, पहले पैसे कमाऊंगा. हाँ 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 हाँ. नाउ व्हाई दिस इज डिफरेंट? देयर इज अ रीजन फॉर इट एज वेल. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड द कैंपस ब्रोशर. ठीक है, ध्यान से देखते हैं, ये समझना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके लिए. इट सेज, ध्यान से देखेंगे, every day is marked as a day in a different terms. Let's take a case of Delhi. Pehle I'm explaining the Delhi center, then I'll go for other centers also. The first day of every center is called as a day premiere. ठीक है, पहला डे को कहते हैं डे प्रीमियर. The next day is called as day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. ठीक है. Now, since you are paying a money to the ICAI for sitting in a campus, yes. Similarly, the companies are also paying a money to the Institute of Chartered Accountants to sit and come and hire you in a campus. Oh, bhai saab, this is a rate card. मेरा rate card नहीं है, institute का है. This is if a company wants to come to a Delhi center on a day premiere, they have to pay 7,50,000 rupees. To whom? To ICAI. क्या बात कर रहे सर? हाँ जी. And they also have put a condition that what is the condition if they want to hire on a day premiere? मतलब कि if a company wants to come to a Delhi center and hire on a 5th of August, what condition they have to fulfill? The condition is recruiting entities paying a CTC at least of a 20 lakh per annum for a domestic posting or at least 1 lakh USD per annum for an international posting for a candidate. मतलब अगर आप डे प्रीमियर में आना चाहते हो तो कम से कम आपको 20 लाख देना पड़ेगा. और recruiter who want to recruit at least 15 candidates from the date of registration center paying CTC of at least 17 lakh per annum, or you hire at least 15 CAs and you pay minimum of 17 lakhs and above, then only you can register for a day premiere. And you're supposed to give us a 7.5 lakh rupees if you're targeting to come on a Delhi and Bombay center. हाँ हाँ हाँ, आपसे भी पैसा लिया, कंपनी से भी पैसा लिया, पैसा ही पैसा है. ठीक है, from both the side it is money. Now, sir, तो one question. Delhi and Mumbai में the day premiere is 5th for Delhi, 6th for Bombay. Bangalore के लिए day premiere is 7th. ठीक है. Now, if a company wants to come to a Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai and Pune on a day premiere, they have to pay 5 lakh rupees. ठीक है. You know what? Why chartered accountants is known? Chartered accountants is known for its numbers, right? CAs are good in numbers? The answer is yes. Now you tell me why companies or why institute is asking more money in Delhi and Mumbai center, whereas they're asking only 2.5 lakh in a Kolkata, Jaipur and Ahmedabad center. क्या कोई मुझे चैट बॉक्स पे बता सकता है कि सर ऐसा क्यों? सी हो ना? हाँ सर है. अभी अभी तो बने हैं सर, ताजा 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 ताजा. यस. So can you please think of a reason why the hell they're asking more money in Mumbai and Delhi where they are asking less money in Jaipur and Ahmedabad and other cities? कोई कह रहा है cost of living? नहीं. More CS? One of the reason. Yes, 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 yes. Statistics. Statistics क्या बोलता है? डिमांड एंड सप्लाई. ठीक है. मेनी ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर ऑप्टिंग दिल्ली एंड बॉम्बे सेंटर मेनी अ टाइम्स. अब कंपनीज बोलती है बच्चा ज्यादा बॉम्बे और दिल्ली में आ रहा है, तो इंस्टीट्यूट बोलता है अच्छा मोर सीएस आर कमिंग हियर, लेट्स आस्क फॉर अ प्रीमियम मनी फ्रॉम द कंपनीज which is there, and that is why they are charging more. ठीक है. As per my knowledge, around 20 to 25% people choose Mumbai, then 20 to 25% people choose Delhi. If I consider Delhi, Bangalore, and this Delhi, Bangalore, and Mumbai, around 50% of the students choose this three centers majorly. मेरे एक्सपीरियंस है. अगर टोटल लेता हूं मैं, अगर मान लो 10,000 सीए बैठे हैं तो 5,000 सीए दिल्ली, बॉम्बे और आपको बैंगलोर में मिलेंगे. क्यों? यू ऑल्सो नो द रीजन, बिकॉज वैकेंसीज यहाँ पे भी ज्यादा है. And if you consider the list of companies which are coming in the campus, right? अभी if I show you the list, अभी लास्ट दिखाया था आपको? What list you showed us, sir? अरे दिखाया था ना कि which all companies were coming to the respective centers, right? We have calculated that Bangalore had around 23, 24 companies which are coming. But when you see in Ahmedabad, अहमदाबाद में कितनी कंपनीज है? सिर्फ 13 कंपनीज है भाई. तो कंपनीज वाइज भी फर्क पड़ जाता है, ये भी फर्क पड़ जाता है. सर बट what is the probability of me getting shortlisted? I also don't know. ठीक है. इट्स ऑल अबाउट योर इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन व्हिच इज देयर, राइट. सारा खेल आपके प्रिपरेशन पे है. बिकॉज फॉर सिलेक्टिंग इन अ वन कंपनी द प्रोबेबिलिटी इज 110. फॉर सिलेक्टिंग इन अ 4 कंपनीज योर प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ कोर्स इंक्रीजेस. ठीक है. तो इट बॉइल्स डाउन टू 20-25% व्हिच इज देयर. नाउ सर वन मोर डाउट. Why the hell every company campus is not starting on the same date? Why the hell Pune is starting on 21st and why the hell Delhi is starting on 5th? Please understand, I'm not saying Delhi, Bombay और Pune अच्छे centers हैं. मैं ये नहीं बोला हूँ. What I'm saying is every centers have its pros and cons, which is never known to anyone. It's always gonna be based on which company is coming. काफी बार ये हुआ है. I've seen this out. ठीक है. In one of the attempt, lot of students have got a great placement in Chennai. काफी सारे बच्चों को चेन्नई में भयंकर placement लगे. Even Delhi guys did not got a great placement. ऐसा भी हुआ है. There are cases where people based out of Pune have got a great placements, but people based out of Bombay did not got a great placements. ऐसा भी हुआ है. Everything is dependent on majorly one factor, and that is the companies which are coming to the campus. ठीक है. And number of vacancies they have. Okay, sir. Coming to our next question. Sir, why the hell every company is not coming to on a same date? ये भी तो सवाल है ना. Now the reason is very simple. When you see the previous brochure, let's say again, if I go to this brochure and if I see a Bangalore campus, right? The Bangalore campus, if I go and if I see around, which was a company which came in the day premiere, let me just show it to you. Okay, let me just see. So 29th August was a day premiere. Now Vedanta wants to come, right? Vedanta wants to come to your center, right? Vedanta want to come to Bangalore. And they also want to hire in a Bombay. So company cannot be at two places at the same time. क्या वेदांता वाले सेम दिन पे दोनों जगह हो सकते हैं? द आंसर इज नो. So that is why institute have given a different date to a different company. That is what they have done. समझे क्या? अगर मान लो वेदांता को दिल्ली से भी हायर करना है और बॉम्बे से भी हायर करना है, इट्स ह्यूमनली इम्पॉसिबल फॉर अ वेदांता टू गो ऑन दिल्ली ऑन अ सेम डेट एंड बॉम्बे ऑन अ सेम डेट. So that is why institute have done this. Number two, you also know the reason which I've just shown you now, and that is this. If you want to hire in a Delhi, come and give us 7.5. If you again want to hire in Bombay, give it again 7.5. तो पैसा तो हर सेंटर में बन रहा है ना. तो दैट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द रीजन. ठीक है. दैट इज दैट. सर ये समझ में आ गया. नेक्स्ट. नेक्स्ट सर, तो व्हाट इज अ सीटीसी which is going to be offered by ICAI campus minimum? The minimum CTC which ICAI recommends every company is recruiter paying a CTC at least of 9 lakh per annum to all candidates. कम से कम 9 लाख रुपए उन्हें देना ही देना पड़ेगा. कहाँ पे? In a big center. But if a company is coming to a small center, they will be paying you a minimum CTC of 7.5. Recruited entities, at least they have to pay 7.5 lakh to all the candidates which is there. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is what it is. ठीक है. आई होप यहां तक की बेसिक चीजें क्लियर है सबको. आई होप यू गेटिंग अ स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ अ कैंपस. स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ अ कैंपस क्लियर है सबको? अरे हाँ या ना, यस और नो इन द चैट. कम ऑन गाइस, शो सम एनर्जी. यू आर अ क्वालिफाइड सीए. अगर विश्वास नहीं हो रहा है कि आप सीए बने कि नहीं, तो अभी अभी रिजल्ट खोले और देखें. ऑडिट का पेपर पास करके निकले हो तुम. इससे बड़ी अचीवमेंट क्या हो सकती है लाइफ की? हम्म सबसे ज्यादा खुशी तो 40 लाने वालों को होती है। मुझे ऑडिट में 40 है, 40। मेरे से ज्यादा कोई खुश नहीं हो सकता। मेरे को मतलब पहले है ना, हाँ, 40 वालों की एक अलग इज्जत है भाई। रैंकर को जितनी खुशी नहीं होती उससे ज्यादा ऑडिट वाले को है जिसको 40 आए। ठीक है, दैट इज अ डिफरेंट फीलिंग विच इज देयर। बट आई होप टिल नाउ द थिंग्स आर क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू। ये क्लियर है कि भाई स्ट्रक्चर क्लियर है, कैंपस कैसे वर्क कर रहा है? ओके, तो सर व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स वी हैव लर्न? वन थिंग आई हैव लर्नड इज, नंबर वन, कैंपस में कंपनीज विल शॉर्टलिस्ट मी, आई कैन नॉट शॉर्टलिस्ट अ कंपनी. What I can give as a consent to the companies. To how many companies I can give a consent total? Four. Four including, right, first shortlisting and second shortlisting. ठीक है जी. Now this four is for a big campus, four is for a small campus. तो टोटल कितनी कंपनीज को मैं दे सकता हूँ? 8. ठीक है, 8 कंपनीज को टोटल आई कैन गिव अ कंसेंट, राइट? टोटल 8 कंपनीज आई कैन गिव, बट स्मॉल कैंपस इज एनीवेज गोना बी स्टार्टिंग वेरी लेट. स्मॉल कैंपस कब स्टार्ट होगा? बाद में चालू होगा, इन द मंथ ऑफ सितंबर. रिक्वेस्ट है आपसे, और आप भी भगवान से विनती करिएगा. क्या विनती करेंगे? कि मेरा प्लेसमेंट जल्दी हो जाए, राइट? व्हाई डू यू वांट टू सिट फॉर अ स्मॉल कैंपस? है ना, जल्दी प्लेसमेंट होगा तो अच्छा है ना, जल्दी पैसे कमाओगे और जल्दी पार्टी दोगे मेरे को. ऐसे कंजूस लोग रे. हाँ, ठीक है, मत देना, मैं तुमको पार्टी दूंगा बस. हमारे मीटअप्स वैसे भी होते रहते हैं, विल गिव यू ग्रेट पार्टी एंड ट्रीट अराउंड. तो प्रे टू अ गॉड दैट यू शुड प्लेस अर्ली. बट व्हाट इफ सर आई डोंट गेट प्लेस इन अ बिग कैंपस? है ना, पहले आप दो, मैं दूंगा बेटा, पहले मैं दूंगा बस. Sir, what if I don't get placed into the big campus? So if you don't get placed into the big campus, you are automatically eligible to sit for a small campus. Now, what if, ध्यान से सुनेंगे, है ना? Now, what if you have selected in a big campus? Sir, मान लो I got selected in big campus. I opted for a Mumbai location. I got selected in Dell company. मैं Dell में select हो गया. Can I also sit for a small campus? The answer is no. Once you have given a consent in the ICAI portal, अभी दिख नहीं रहा कहाँ दे रहा है consent, otherwise I would have shown. Once you have given a consent on the ICAI portal, you are not eligible to sit for a small campus. एक बार आप किसी कैंपस में किसी कंपनी में सिलेक्ट हो गए, you are not eligible to give a consent. Number two, ध्यान से सुनेंगे. ओ चाचा, listen this very carefully. Sir, let's assume the case. ठीक है? Sir, let's assume the case. Sir, what is the case scenario? I have got a shortlisting. I have opted for a Delhi location. Let's understand the case very seriously. I have opted for a Delhi center. Okay. I have got one company shortlisting on day 5th, one company on day 6th, one company on day 7th, and one company on day 8th. But my dream is to join the company which is coming on day 6th. है ना, मतलब 6th of अगस्त को जो कंपनी आ रही है मेरे को वहां बैठना है. तो सर आई हैव गॉट सिलेक्टेड इन द कंपनी कॉल्ड एज ऑन 5th of August को. I got interview done. I got selected there. If I give a consent on 5th of August that I want to join that company, I'll not be eligible to sit on any other date. है, मतलब नहीं समझा सर. ITC, KPMG, then you have ICICI Bank, and then you have, say for example, VSingy. ठीक है, 4 फॉर्म्स है. This is coming on day premier. This is coming on day 1. This is coming on day 2. This is coming on day 3. ठीक है सर, मेरा सपना है कि मुझे KPMG ज्वाइन करना है. हो सकता है, पॉसिबिलिटी. Sir, but if I give an interview at ITC and if I've got selected there and बोलो, and I have given a consent to ITC Limited, I will not be eligible to sit for other 3 companies. अगर consent दे दिया तो. अरे भाई, तभी तो कंपनी 7.5 लाख रुपए देगी ना. क्या कंपनी बेवकूफ है क्या जो 7.5 लाख रुपए देके कैंडिडेट को उठा रही है? आई होप यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाई द कंपनी इज पेइंग हायर मनी टू गेट द कैंडिडेट. वो क्या बोल रहा है देखो, इंस्टीट्यूट क्या बोलता है. इंस्टीट्यूट बोलता है तुम्हें अच्छे बच्चे चाहिए ना, तुम्हें स्मार्ट बच्चे चाहिए, चल ज्यादा पैसा दे और ले ले पहले दिन पे आके. ठीक है, सारा खेल पैसे का है ना. तुमको अच्छे कैंडिडेट चाहिए, हाँ. तुम ब्लॉक करना चाहते हो कैंडिडेट को 110%, हाँ. चल 7.5 लाख रुपए दे, गिव अस मोर मनी, है ना. अच्छा, इफ यू वांट टू कम ऑन अ डे 5, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. इंस्टीट्यूट वांट दैट कि चलो चलो यार अब प्लेसमेंट हो जाए सबका. तो व्हाट दे आर डूइंग, चलो यू पे अस लेस, वी डोंट हैव अ प्रॉब्लम, बट वी वांट आवर स्टूडेंट्स टू गेट जॉब. आई पे गेटिंग व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू एक्सप्लेन यू, राइट? दिस इज राइट, है ना. डायलॉग कंप्लीट मत करो, फ्यू पीपल नो व्हाट द डायलॉग इज. ठीक है, बट दिस इज व्हाट इट इज. ठीक है, तो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड. तो दिस इज अगेन वन ऑफ द केस वी शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ. हाँ जी सर, समझ में आ गया. नाउ Few things before you go for a campus. Sir, this time the campus is physical. Now, physical campus has always some limitations, plus always has one thing, and that is preparation is needed to a very large extent. Because please understand, before the campus starts, the campus is starting on 5th of August, 6th of August, 7th of August, 8th of August. But before the campus starts, Institute have clearly said that a companies can conduct a written test, a companies can conduct a psychometric test, and any other sort of test which they want to go. As per my experience, 30 to 40% of a companies will shortlist you before that only. जैसे कि let's say you are shortlisted for Vedanta. So Vedanta will conduct a GD. If you are shortlisted for Reliance, Reliance will have their aptitude test. If you are shortlisted for L&T, they'll have a test. If you're shortlisted for TCS, they'll have a test. A lot of companies will be trying to have a test before only so that there's less chaos on the day of an interview. क्योंकि मान लो मेरे पास 100 वैकेंसी है, ठीक है, तो 100 वैकेंसी है, तो दैट मींस ऑन अ डे ऑफ इंटरव्यू आई हैव टू टेक 100 इंटरव्यूज, 1000 इंटरव्यूज, बिकॉज 10x रूल. हाँ जी सर. तो कंपनीज क्या बोलती है, भाई इतना टेंशन होना ही नहीं इंटरव्यू डेट पे. बिफोर द इंटरव्यू स्टार्ट्स, लेट्स फिल्टर 30-40% कैंडिडेट before only, so that we only are left with 400 or 500 interviews on the day of interview. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So many of the companies will also try to conduct some of the tests and other stuff before the interview, and that is why this test dates are given before. आपको समझ में आया कि क्यों कंपनीज टेस्ट पहले कंडक्ट करेंगी बिफोर द कैंपस स्टार्ट्स? So that is what it is. Okay, I'm explaining the reason of everything because in this industry I'm working for almost 5.5 years now. You name the company with students out there, so that is why I'm just telling out कि हाँ ये चीज ऐसे वर्क करती है. ठीक है जी? Yes. Now, sir, my case is different. I'm a very old student. I have not completed my MCS and everything. So request you to please complete your MCS by 31st of July. Right? Register कर लेना 31 जुलाई से पहले. Right? That is expected because, but anyways, many of you are from a new syllabus, but there are very few CS, those are from very, very old syllabus. So if you are a case, then you are supposed to register here. ठीक है जी, ठीक है. Sir, I have a doubt. What doubt you have? Sir, if I face any problem during a campus, I will be reaching out to cajobs@icai.in. Still you have any more queries? कोई दिक्कत आएगा आपको कि सर ये चीज हो गई, होगी आपके साथ, मैं अभी भी बोल रहा हूँ. Right? You will be facing a lot of issues when you're going to be filling out a form. Two things you have to do. Number one, I'll be uploading one video tomorrow on my channel, how to fill out a form. देखो, फॉर्म फिल करना कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है. कैंपस को समझना इंपॉर्टेंट है कि हाउ द कैंपस इज गोना बी वर्किंग. ठीक है जी? दैट इज आई थिंक विच यू हैव एवरीबॉडी ऑफ हैव अंडरस्टूड नाउ कि कैंपस वर्क कैसे होगा. तो फॉर्म कैसे भरना है उसका एक कल वीडियो आ जाएगा. बट देयर विल बी अ पॉसिबिलिटी और केसेस दैट यू माइट फेस सम प्रॉब्लम और इश्यूज. यू कैन कमेंट ऑन माय यूट्यूब चैनल. राइट? जो भी आपका दिक्कत रहेगा, आई विल बी हैप्पी टू टेक इट फॉरवर्ड. If needed, I'll conduct one doubt solving session for you guys for whatever problem you're facing, so that I can solve each and every of the doubt which you're going to be facing out. Because काफी बार when you try to connect with ICAI, you might not get a satisfactory reply, or you did not get a reply from there. So don't worry, I'm there with you for this journey, है ना? So that is there. ठीक है? So this is something which is basics of your stuff of your campus. Now, before you apply for a campus, please ensure that your CVs are now ready, right? Or you should start preparing your CVs. That is there. Start preparing for interviews, pre-screening call, mock interviews. Then also start building resumes towards a domain where you want to get into. Okay, so that is what you have to do, right? काफी सारी vacancies have started coming. Please understand, just don't apply because you're seeing a vacancy. Because आपने KPMG की vacancy देखी, apply कर दिया, interview दिया और select नहीं हुआ, तो it's a waste of your efforts and everything. Because there is a 6 months blocking policy where companies will not take your interview again. एक छोटे से रिक्वेस्ट, प्रिपरेशन कैन नॉट बी लेफ्ट बिकॉज दिस इज द लास्ट स्टेज ऑफ योर लाइफ. लास्ट स्टेज मतलब देखो, आप ज्वाइन करोगे तो एनीवेज यू विल वर्क फॉर वन कंपनी फॉर 2 years 3 years व्हिच इज देयर. तो प्लीज एंश्योर दैट यू सिलेक्ट अ डोमेन, यू सिलेक्ट अ कंपनी ऑफ योर चॉइस, डू अ थरो रिसर्च, प्रिपेयर वेल फॉर इंटरव्यूज व्हिच इज देयर. ठीक है? ये 2-3 चीजें आप करो बिफोर यू आर गोइंग इनटू एनी ऑफ द कंपनीज व्हिच इज देयर. नाउ ऑफ कोर्स, राइट, आई ऑलवेज से देखो, प्रिपरेशन खुद से भी कर सकते हो, किसी की हेल्प के थ्रू भी कर सकते हो. You always have a choice. If you need my help, right, I am always there for my students. हमारे क्या regular doubt solving भी होते हैं. We have 12 days rigorous batch starting in from 10th of August. If you are serious and important, दो चीजें, मेरे पास आना है, मेरे से सीखना है, right, for everything related to interview training and placements. If you are serious and if you want to get into the best companies, then you can join our batch. Batch is starting from 10th of July, which is there. राइट, दो बैचेस हैं अभी, मतलब टोटल 4 बैचेस विल बी देयर बिफोर कैंपस. एंड वन ऑफ द great thing we do in the batch is also you will be having a mega preparation boot camp after this. What is mega preparation boot camp? Whichever companies are going to be coming in the campus, those companies mentor will be sitting in front of you. ठीक है, वो कंपनी के मेंटर आपके आंखों के सामने रहेंगे एंड यू कैन हैव अ प्रिपरेशन विद देम इन अ वेरी डिटेल्ड मैनर. 2 बैचेस अभी के लिए. 10th July is a evening batch starting from 10th, right? Only few seats are left. If you are serious and important, then you can join. And second batch is starting from 15th of July. It's the morning batch, which is there. इसके बाद एक और बैच आएगी, 2 बैच आएगी फॉर द फॉर बिफोर द कैंपस स्टार्ट. तो यू कैन ऑल्सो रजिस्टर फॉर दिस, राइट, विच इज देयर. हाँ, तो if you are below 21, beta, you can just have details on this, right? There is a clearly mentioned that if your age is below 21, you are supposed to take an approval, which is mentioned here. तो आप वो एक ब्रोशर पढ़ोगे तो वहाँ पे आपको दिख जाएगा कि if your age is below 21. Sir, how to count a number of attempts? I'll upload it in the tomorrow's YouTube video. जिन्होंने मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है भाई कर लो, क्योंकि क्या है, रोज इंपॉर्टेंट सेशंस, एवरी डे वी आर प्लानिंग लॉट ऑफ इंपॉर्टेंट वीडियोस फॉर यू. लेटर ऑन यू कम टू से दैट कि यार देखा ही नहीं मैंने. अरे देखा क्या नहीं भाई, सब बताया तो क्या था तुम्हारे लिए. ठीक है, तो प्लीज 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 सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल, राइट. इट्स फॉर यू, नॉट फॉर मी अगेन, राइट. जब काम हो जाएगा तो अनसब्सक्राइब तो कभी भी कर सकते हो, बट अगेन आई रिक्वेस्ट यू टू प्लीज सब्सक्राइब इट सो दैट यू डोंट मिस आउट एन इंपॉर्टेंट अपडेट फ्रॉम माई चैनल विच इज देयर. ठीक है, हाउ टू काउंट द नंबर ऑफ अटेम्प्ट. बेटा जब मैं टुमारो विल आई टीच यू हाउ टू फिल आउट अ कैंपस फॉर्म, तो दैट टाइम आई टीच यू व्हाट यू कैन गो इट अराउंड. One more thing, sir, many of you are trying to prepare your resumes. We are the one who have prepared the first AI-driven website. बहुत ही शानदार चीज बनाई है जिसको देख के आप पागल हो जाओगे. क्या बनाई है सर? We have built out a resume builder. We have built out a resume scorer, which is there. Resume builder में तो आप बहुत शानदार फीचर डाल दिया है, देख के पागल हो जाओगे आप. डेमो दिखाता हूँ. You can just click here, right? Of course, you require a coin when you download a CV, and once you are a part of a GR batch, you'll get 300 additional coins. तो इसको आप बहुत सारा यूज कर सकते हो. For example, you want to prepare a resume, right? I want to prepare a resume. Now, I have already prepared some resume. कोई वर्ड में मैंने बना के रखा है, कुछ ऐसा सीवी बना के रखा है जो इतना अच्छा नहीं है, तो मैं यहाँ पे अपना सीवी अपलोड कर दूंगा. ठीक है. Now this bot is automatically making your CV in a better manner. अपलोड तो फ्री में कर सकते हो. कॉइन कब कटेगा? जब डाउनलोड पे. यू कैन ऑल्सो प्रिपेयर अ सीवी बाय अदर टूल इफ यू वांट टू डू इट, और वर्ड फाइल में बना सकते हो और तो यहाँ पे डाल के देख सकते हो कि भाई if I use a CMONG tool, how would it look like? And you can of course edit it later. ठीक है, तो एक CV है बच्चे का, which is there. I've uploaded the CV. There are multiple templates and format available. वो कैसे आप उसको ठिकाना है, दिखाना है, वो देख सकती है. अभी मैं थोड़ा सा छुपा रहा हूँ बिकॉज है ना, स्टूडेंट का डिटेल्स है. तो यू कैन जस्ट सी इट अराउंड मल्टीपल टेम्पलेट्स. यू कैन चेंज द कलर इफ यू वांट टू डू इट. यू कैन चेंज द साइड कि नहीं भाई एजुकेशन इधर दिखाना है, एजुकेशन इधर दिखा दो. कलर चेंज करना है, कलर कर लो, राइट. तो दिस इज द फर्स्ट एआई ड्रिवन. एआई ड्रिवन क्यों? बिकॉज ऑटोमेटिकली सीवी बन गया ना. कुछ किया क्या मैंने? कुछ नहीं किया. पुराना सीवी उठाया, इस पे डाल दिया, सीवी बन गया भाई, राइट. तो दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव डेवलप्ड, व्हिच यू कैन ट्राई इट आउट. दैट इज देयर. ठीक है, तो वी हैव डेवलप्ड दिस बॉट एंड ऑफ कोर्स यू विल बी गेटिंग इट आउट, है ना. डू वी हैव एन ऑप्शन फॉर 2 पेजर? यस नेहा जी, अभी अभी डाला है, राइट. ऑल्सो वी हैव अपडेटेड दैट यू कैन यूज अ 2 पेजर सीवी विच इज देयर. Yes, mega preparation bootcamp is a separate from GIR, which is there. You don't have to pay anything extra, right? Once you come in the GR batch, everything is going to be covered there. सर मुझे नहीं पता आपके और क्या सिखाओगे जीआर बैच में, थोड़ा सा डाउट है. बेटा कल का सेशन इसी के लिए रखा गया है, राइट. टुमारो इज अ सेशन ऑन, जिसको डाउट है कि सर व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स यू विल कवर, व्हाई यू शुड जॉइन जीआर बैच, व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स विल बी देयर. टुमारो सेपरेट सेशन वी हैव केप्ट ऑन दिस विच इज ऑन 8:30. रिक्वेस्ट यू टू प्लीज रजिस्टर फॉर इट, बिकॉज देखो ये वाली बैच तो फुल होने वाली है क्योंकि कुछ ही सीट्स बची है which you have just marked down. तो अगर आपको समझना है क्या होने वाला है तो प्लीज ज्वाइन अ प्री किक ऑफ सेशन विच इज टुमारो, राइट, विच इज स्टार्टिंग एट 8:30. इट्स ऑल्सो गोना बी ऑन यूट्यूब लाइव. ठीक है, तो वहां पे आपके पूरे डाउट्स में कवर कर लूंगा, टेंशन मत लो. डन सर, डन. यस सर, फॉर मेंबरशिप एप्लीकेशन कैन वी यूज अ डिफरेंट सिग्नेचर? हाँ यूज कर सकते हो. इफ यू वांट टू चेंज योर सिग्नेचर यू कैन डू इट, शुड नॉट बी अ प्रॉब्लम. बट वो बैंक वैंक से आप मैच करवा लेना विच इज देयर. ओके. Yes, yes, yes. We'll take the doubts from YouTube live also. जिसको जो भी doubts है guys, you can just put it out in this. And also, right, whosoever is your friend who is cleared in this attempt, you can just forward this video with them. ठीक है. And I'll be happy अगर आप जाइए resume builder यूज किए, वहाँ पे resume reviewer भी है, AI interview bot भी है, प्रैक्टिस करो bot के साथ, which is there. एंड एनीवेज इफ यू आर अ पार्ट ऑफ अ जीआर तो आपको कॉइन्स भी मिल जाएंगे, तो उसका आप टेंशन मत लो फिर। ठीक है। मॉर्निंग बैच 6:30 में कर दीजिए, ऑफिस भी जाना होता है। बेटा देखो एक चीज बोलता हूँ, अभी तक क्या आप किसी और के लिए काम कर रहे थे? पहली बार जीवन में अपने लिए कुछ कर रहे हो। ठीक है। तो ऑफिस है, ये है, थोड़ा सा एडजस्ट कर लो यार। अगर आपका इवनिंग में ऑफिस है, राइट, इफ यू आर कमिंग लेट तो गो ऑफिस अर्ली, कम कम अर्ली। इफ यू ऑफिस इन द अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग, देन गो लेट एंड कम लेट। थोड़ा सा आपको एडजस्ट करना पड़ेगा, विच इज देयर, है ना। आई बिलीव इन इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन के नॉट बी डन बाय वॉचिंग अ रिकॉर्डिंग। अगर आपको लगता है कि मैं रिकॉर्डिंग देख के प्रिपरेशन कर सकता हूँ, तो बिल्कुल नहीं है। इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन कैन ओनली बी डन व्हेन यू स्पीक, व्हेन यू प्रैक्टिस। ठीक है। यस। इवनिंग बैच में सीट्स कम बची है दोस्त, है ना। यस, आकांक्षा, I have used the resume builder. It's very helpful. Really, thank you for the honest feedback. It is there. मेंबरशिप नंबर, मेंबरशिप फॉर्म आया नहीं है एसएसपी में, तो कोई बात नहीं बेटा, आ जाएगा। इट इज देयर। हाउ टू फिल आउट अ मेंबरशिप फॉर्म? You can just check a video. It's uploaded on my YouTube channel. How to fill out a membership form. That is going to be covered there. Okay, so don't worry. Number two, right? I'll be start posting a lot of vacancies in our community group. So request you to please join the WhatsApp community group, which is for May 25. The link is there on the YouTube description. जाइए हर्ष भाई और ज्वाइन कर लीजिए। May 25 का community is there. ठीक है। प्लस जीआर का बैच का लिंक इज देयर, प्लस वन मोर कम्युनिटी वेयर वी पोस्ट अदर वैकेंसीज, तो यू कैन चेक ऑल द वैकेंसीज इन द थिंग्स आउट देयर। ओके। Yes, we'll plan a multiple sessions for you guys on my channel soon. Don't worry about it. Can I apply for a Mumbai convocation even if I live in Ahmedabad? हाँ हाँ, कन्वोकेशन कहीं पे भी, कन्वोकेशन ओरिएंटेशन बेटा, कन्वोकेशन नहीं है। कन्वोकेशन तो वो होती है जब काली टोपी पहनोगे, सूट वूट डालोगे, वो कन्वोकेशन है बेटा। ओरिएंटेशन है, ओरिएंटेशन। ठीक है, कंफ्यूज ना हो। यहाँ पे तुमको माला वाला नहीं चढ़ाई जाएगी, है ना। इसको लग रहा है माला मिलेगी, नहीं रे बेटा। यहाँ पे खाना मिलेगा, थोड़ा सा जीवन ज्ञान मिलेगा। राइट, लास्ट टाइम आई वाज अ पार्ट ऑफ अ मुंबई ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम। ठीक है, तो लेट्स सी दिस टाइम आई विल बी देयर समवेयर, है ना। हैप्पी टू मीट यू आउट विद एस वेल। Okay, let's take two, three doubts. Sir, was this session recorded? Yes, this session is there on YouTube Live. Don't worry. Sir, I've applied the vacancy through mail ID to mail ID. Is there a concept of blocking? Generally, a lot of companies have started asking for a Aadhaar card. आजकल कंपनियां भी शानी हो गई है। Companies started asking for Aadhaar card number because Aadhaar card cannot be do, right? तो आधार कार्ड एक ही रहेगा, तो that is what it is. Sir, interview batch has a domain guidance as well. Yes, beta, 3 days we have a dedicated domain guidance. Plus, you will have a mentor. Plus, you'll get a one-on-one counseling also. ठीक है, तो यशस्वी जी कल आप आइएगा। कल मैं आपको डिटेल में करिकुलम प्लान सब बताऊंगा कि जीआर बैच में क्या कवर होगा। एंड देन यू कैन डिसाइड वेदर टू जॉइन इट और नॉट। ठीक है, तो दैट इज देयर। यस, सैलरी एक्सपेक्टेशन में कितने सैलरी डाले आशीष बेटा? टुमारो आई विल टेल यू आउट, बिकॉज एनीवेज विल हैव सेशन ऑन हाउ टू फिल आउट अ कैंपस फॉर्म। यू कैन जस्ट चेक द सेम। ठीक है, दैट इज देयर। डन। ठीक है, I think I've tried to cover almost all the queries. There are few more queries which are gonna be there. Don't worry, these queries are gonna be addressed once you are gonna be watching the tomorrow's video. What is the tomorrow video is all about? Tomorrow I'll upload a one video. It's of course gonna be a YouTube live for 20-25 minutes where I'll tell you how to fill out a form. जहाँ पे फॉर्म एक खोल के भर के दिखाऊंगा कि यहाँ पे ऐसा डालना है, यहाँ पे यू हैव टू पुट दिस इज हाउ यू काउंट योर नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स, दिस इज हाउ यू अपलोड योर सीवी, दैट इज व्हाट आई विल डू इट आउट। वो भी आप चेक कर लेना। But I hope today's session was helpful for you to understand how does a campus works. समझ गया आ गया कि कैंपस कैसे वर्क्स करता है गाइस? हेलो हेलो, यस, यू कैन जस्ट मेंशन yes or no in the chat. We'll be happy to read it. Yes, I think it was helpful for you. ठीक है, great. ठीक है। Now, whatever doubts you have regarding campus, again, I think that is going to be covered tomorrow, because tomorrow video is a combination of this. Plus, if you have any other doubts related to the GR batch, you can just join tomorrow's pre-kickoff session. And if you're already registered, then happy to be a part of it. And trust me, right from the year of experience and training so many of the students, one thing which I've learned is if you want to get into the best companies, you can go there. The only problem and the pain you have to take is you have to be the best. ठीक है, तो दैट इज देयर, है ना। महिमा जी, अगर आपको और डिटेल्स चाहिए तो आप वेबसाइट पे चले जाओ, वहां पे आपको डिटेल्स मिल जाएगी। गो टू cmong.com, दो चीज चेक कर लेना। गो टू cmong.com, यू कैन जस्ट चेक द वेबसाइट व्हिच इज देयर। You can just check the interview preparation section, or you can choose your batch. The whichever batch you want to go for it, you can choose the same. Similarly, if you only want a one master class कि मुझे स्टार्ट ऑडिट ही पढ़ना है, तो वो आप चूज कर सकते हो। बट इफ एनीवेज यू चूज द जीआर, तो यू गेट वन मास्टर क्लास फ्री। Second thing, I've told you that you can try other tools on our different website called as tools.cmonk.com. यहाँ पे काफी सारे आपको tools मिल जाएंगे, resume builder मिल जाएगा. You can review your resume through resume scorer कि how good your resume is. You want to practice the interview, you can do it out here. You want to test an English communication, you can do it out here. You want to check your typing speed, you can do a typing test here. You get a certificate also. तो काफी सारी चीजें हमने बनाई हैं आपके लिए. You can just try it out. ठीक है? Done, done, done. So great, guys. Thanks for joining in. We'll meet out tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, where we'll have a live. Then evening, में we'll have a pre-kickoff for a GI match. And anyways, day after tomorrow, so the match start हो जाएगा. ठीक है? So don't leave an inter. हाँ, one thing which I've left is, so sorry, my bad. I was supposed to give you the list of the previous campus of the companies. Yes, the list is gonna be uploaded in the YouTube description. YouTube के description में मैं डाल दूंगा. It's gonna be uploaded in the zip folder. एक folder में डाला रहेगा, तो उधर से जाके आप डाउनलोड कर लेना. ठीक है, वहां से जाके प्लीज डाउनलोड कर लेना. डन डन डन. यस, जीआर की रिकॉर्डिंग मिलेगी, बट रिकॉर्डिंग कोई काम की नहीं है, बिकॉज इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन कैन नॉट बी डन बाय वॉचिंग रिकॉर्डिंग. लाइव से ही करोगे तो काम का है. ठीक है जी, ठीक है. ये लिस्ट आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगी, अभी जाके चेक कर लेना, 5 मिनट बाद मैं अपलोड कर दूंगा. ठीक है, चलो बाय बाय गाइस, बाय बाय. थैंक यू. थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू.